Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Gamer Ryan, 3587, coming back at you with another live stream, and I'm playing the game Madden 27. First time. I'm super hyped to be playing this game for the first time, and yeah, I pre-ordered this game from GameStop. Got it yesterday. August 14th, 2026, and I'm super hyped to play it for the first time. Fly Eagles fly on their way to victory. If you're new to the live stream broadcast or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, GamerRyan3587, on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you. Peace. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Gamer Ryan, 3587. Hello, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. To the live stream broadcast or shorts. Hello, what's up? Don't forget to comment. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. To the live stream broadcast or shorts. Hello, what's up? Don't forget to comment. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. To the live stream broadcast or shorts. Hello, what's up? Don't forget to comment. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. To the live stream broadcast or shorts. Hello, what's up? Don't forget to comment. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. To the live. That's why. Okay. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Or to the live stream broadcast or shorts. Don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on YouTube and Facebook. Also, let's aim for 400 subs, 50 likes, or help the channel grow. Thank you. Here we go. Fly, eagles, fly. This is the first minigame for my franchise mode.
180, 180.
did the wrong thing. Hey Google, what does it mean if you delegate a training camp in Madden 27?
Delegating a training camp lets the CPU automatically simulate your minigames and drills, awarding XP and player development without you playing them manually. CPU simulates drills.
See what chat's saying. This is my first game of Madden 27 preseason mode.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
A career high in touchdown passes last season with 25, but wants to make the next jump in terms of consistency, both himself and his offense maneuvering the ball down the field.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Hurts. Oh, Brown, a nice catch. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Play action. Now Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. First carry now for Justice Hill. Weak rolling in on the stop. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Ravens strike first and threes him. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
And an Eagle first down.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He's got his big tight end here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Huntley off of play action. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Ali. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Baltimore first down. First down and goal to go.
No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while to get to the quarterback.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Dalton sets up play action. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dalton bootlegs out. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
While the incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Passing, it's Dalton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
So Dalton now. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mike Green in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Dalton under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
At the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Huntley looks to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. 39 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Dalton now to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less. Trying to fit it into more, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, the preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 27-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Here we go.
Now Huntley. And the ball is knocked out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Slot man moves right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taking it about the 16. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this one's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And that is incomplete here.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Here's Huntley. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Huntley. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jordan Davis in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Throwing, Dalton. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Second and 6.
Now second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Play action here with Dalton. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. On first down, it's a run with Ali. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
Huntley keeps on the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tyler Huntley scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
27. Eagles nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Looking to put a drive together. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 7. And Dalton to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That was Travis Jones working his way through and sticking him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action now, Dalton. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Mike Green, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. 3rd down from the gun, Dalton. Going deep here for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
They'll run with Ali. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. They go play action with Huntley. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw here, Huntley. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. On the ground, here's Ali. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. On 3rd down, Ali runs, and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal, you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And out come the Eagles. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw again. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, here's Bigsby. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Let's end this live stream. Don't forget to comment, like, don't forget to subscribe. Also follow me on social media. Kim and Ryan 357. Facebook and YouTube. I'll be back in a little while. I'm just going. I'm gonna take a little break, and I'll be back with a different game. If you're new to the broadcast live stream or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also, the same for 400 subs. 50 likes really help the channel grow. Thank you. Peace.